Why can't professional athletes stay loyal? Let's get into it.
When the NBA season starts, that's where all the bad habits are. Now I'm flying to Miami. Now I'm flying to Atlanta. Now I'm flying to Los Angeles, New York, right? Houston.
Yeah.
Coming in 2, 3 in the morning. Where am I going? Club. So we are partying and drinking damn near every city we go.
What?
Different girls every city we go. So we're partying during the season on our work schedule.
Let me first say this. Everybody cheat. Average man cheat. The rich man cheat. The average woman cheat. The rich woman cheat. Everybody cheat. But it's just a little different ball game when you a 1%er. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we getting into. But it's a little different ball game when you're a 1%er. And a bunch of 6 feet rich dudes just walking around. I don't just see a bunch of 6 feet rich dudes just walking around and just see them out in public. It don't exist. It's like going to a zoo. You gonna see things at the zoo that you'll never see in your life. You know what I'm saying? That's what the life is like of being an NBA player. Now, if you follow hip hop or follow the NBA, it's recently been news that Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion had broken up due to Klay Thompson allegedly being a cheater. That news right there is what made me think of this video idea. And I wanted to get into why professional athletes, specifically NBA and NFL athletes, because that's what I'm most interested in as far as sports. I'm pretty sure a lot of other professional athletes are also cheaters or, can't stay loyal. But I want to speak on what I know about, what I watch interviews on and documentaries about and stuff like that.
It appears Klay Thompson has cheated on Meg Thee Stallion 1. I'm off Duce right now, bear with me. But is it a shocker that a premier athlete has cheated on someone? No. Cheating is bad. Very bad, very bad. Terrible. If regular human beings, everybody's regular, you understand what I'm saying? Regular citizens, average earners do it, why would I expect a millionaire to cheat? Meg Thee Stallion also said that I guess Klay Thompson was like, I don't know if I could be monogamous. Is this something that is unexpected? Is it a shocker?
When this news broke, a lot of people were shocked, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of women didn't even know who Klay Thompson was. Like, who is that? He's nobody.
A lot of these guys are looking for women that boost their social status and image. We didn't know Klay Thompson. We didn't know Klay Thompson before Meg Thee Stallion. And while these guys have more money than these girls have social and global influence. Meg Thee Stallion made Klay a global star.
Let me just inform you people who don't know who Klay Thompson is, or inform the women who don't know who Klay Thompson is. Klay Thompson is a 4-time NBA champion. He's probably one of the greatest shooters to ever live. Most definitely got to be like top 5 to ever shoot the basketball.
Careless with the ball at times. Klay Thompson. Klay attacking and flipping it up. Pretty look from overhead. And that's a pretty... Klay Thompson.
He's amazing. I mean, he's had a fall off. He's had a lot of injuries, and his career hasn't gone as well as it has in the past. But he already solidified his legacy as a great shooter in this NBA. I want to get into first about the NBA, and I want to get into the life of an NBA player. Okay. Now, granted, I've never played professional basketball in my life. You know what I'm saying? So all of this is just things that I've heard, things that I've seen. But NBA players are typically young when they come into the league. 18, 19, 20 years old. They're instantly rich, right? So if you were broke and ugly before you got to the NBA, you are now fine and sexy, okay? You're young with money, right? Let's say you get a girlfriend as soon as you enter the league, or maybe you wait a few years and get a girlfriend later, which I think is very stupid. You didn't come into the league with a girlfriend, somebody that was holding you down, riding with you before you got to the league. I don't think it's really smart to get a girlfriend as soon as you hit the league. First of all, you don't even know if this woman's here actually for you, So I don't think your decision making is going to be as best. And plus, I think you should be mainly focused on your NBA career now instead of love, I think you should, secure what you got going on in your NBA career first before you try to commit to somebody. Everybody knows that NBA players, or if you follow the NBA, you know that NBA players travel a lot, city to city, right? Seeing all types of different women, You're going to see women that you've never seen before in your life. You didn't even know these type of women exist from this side of America, or maybe you're not from America at all. Maybe you're from another country, you know what I'm saying? Because, the NBA is an international league, And so your eyebrows raise. So these women are practically throwing themselves at you. You're already in the bracket of what a woman, or what a lot of women want. 6 feet and above, rich. Most NBA players are in shape. The temptation is going to be out of this world. I want to talk about an NBA locker room. It's probably mostly filled with single men, or men that have girlfriends that also cheat on their girlfriends. I'm traveling from city to city. What do men like to do? Go to the clubs, strip clubs, you know what I'm saying? But you Mr. Lawyer, man, they like, yo, going to the strip club now, you coming with her? Nah, man, I got a girl. We all the way in Miami, bro. You ain't gonna come to the strip club with us, bro. You ain't never been to Miami, man. I'm telling you, these Miami strippers is different. These Miami strippers is different. You really gonna come? You gonna stay in the hotel for 8 hours? Man, I'll just slide with y'all. Doing things that you ain't planning on doing because if you around other men that has other brains. Not only are you put into a position where you tempted by yourself, also got other men that's tempting you as well. They're your veterans, you know what I'm saying, telling you girlfriend ain't gonna figure out she all the way over there in New York, you know what I'm saying, we all the way in Cali or something like that, she ain't gonna know. You got these other men persuading you to do things that you otherwise might not do. You just get into this mindset as an NBA player of unfaithfulness. It's hard to stay loyal in circumstances like that. Temptation is real, and if you don't have no conviction, and if you're not really disciplined, you'll get wrapped up in this world. I think it's between 30 and 40% of NBA athletes are married. So what is it, like 400 and some players in the NBA? That's probably like around 100. We not even counting if they faithful or not. It's only a few notable ones that we know are married publicly, like Steph, LeBron. I can't even think of nobody else out of my head. Like Steph, LeBron, that's about it. Probably a couple others, but that's about it. I could see why athletes wouldn't stay loyal. As an athlete, you're not really thinking about the consequences because you feel like you could just replace them. She could be the greatest woman in the world. Cook, clean, fold your clothes. But you got all these options and you got all these women coming at you like, I just found another woman to do the same thing. Which might not even be true. You might not be able to find your woman to do the things that woman was doing. In your mind, that's what you think. Because you're like, man, I'm this NBA player, I'm rich, you know what I'm saying? Somebody will do it. Because the average man will think about the consequences. I don't really know if I can leave my woman because she do all this for me. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find another one. I feel like that's the same way with NFL, NFL players. I think from a popularity perspective, I think women watch the NFL more than they do the NBA. I seen some TikTok memes on TikTok about the NFL draft. Everybody was saying how attractive these NFL players were that were getting drafted, and all women in the comments. So I know that women probably look at football more than they do basketball. And I believe in America, at least, football is a more popular sport than the NBA, especially when it comes to like the Super Bowl and stuff like that. Everybody knows about the Super Bowl. So you know something about football as a woman, you know what I'm saying? And they play more of a masculine sport. They out there trying to kill each other basically. That probably draws more attention for women is the sport itself. I feel like athletes are in a lot better shape than NBA players. That comes a factor about women being attractive, but the same things applies. NFL athletes are traveling city to city. They're young, rich millionaires, so they're seeing all these different women. They don't travel as much as NBA, but they see all these different women. If the average man can't stay loyal to his woman, what do you think the rich athlete man gonna do? I can tell you right now what he gonna do. I don't have to be an athlete to know that. Sad case, sad scenario, yes, but I don't have to be an athlete to tell you that man is most likely not gonna be able to stay faithful. And without no conviction, like I said, if you don't believe, if you don't have faith, higher power convict you otherwise, then you're gonna fall into that trap. You're gonna fall into it every time. But I just want to wrap this video by saying I'm never surprised. I'm never surprised. I'm never shocked. I'm never surprised. I'm never shocked when I see it in NFL, NBA, or any athlete, any professional athlete, not be faithful to his woman. Bad, terrible thing. If you're a woman out there and you think about dating an athlete and thinking he's gonna be faithful, I would think about that a little longer, and I would really take heed to making that decision. But anyways, man, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I appreciate y'all for watching. I know I did a lot of rambling, but I appreciate y'all for sticking through with your boy. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe down. if you're new to the channel. It's your boy Kels with 3 Z's, because they still sleeping on me. And I'm going to see y'all in the next lit video.